Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, everyone, everyone. Y'all, I'm coming early because I have something to do. But welcome in, everyone, to Daily Tips with Monica. If you guys have not hit that like button, hit that like button. If you want to share me out, share me out. Um, I do appreciate you guys um, for coming in and showing me support. I'm gonna give it a few minutes for people to come into the chat. Give a few minutes for people to come into the chat. Uh, just allow me a few moments here. Uh, excuse me. Um, just give it a few minutes for people to come into the chat. I hope everybody had a good night rest last night. I hope everybody had a pretty decent Saturday. Hope everybody had a pretty decent Saturday. I know I did. I got a lot accomplished yesterday at home, so not piddling paddling around all day. So I do appreciate you guys for actually coming in and uh, showing support. I do. It's three people in the live, guys. Make sure you guys are speaking to the host and make sure you guys are hitting that like button as you come in. I'm going to give it another minute or two, and then we're going to come into the building. We're going to come into the building, and we're going to um, do what we have to do. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take the McRae Kingz time. I'm just trying to go ahead and knock this out so I can do um, the live. But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for hitting that like button. We're going to talk about today is why am I so sensitive? That is what we're going to talk about on today is why am I so sensitive? Hey, Patricia, thank you for coming. Thank you so much, Patricia, for coming in. What we're going to talk about today is, like I stated, if I feel like if it's one or two, we're gonna still go ahead on and get the day started. We're gonna go ahead and get the tip started. So what we're gonna talk about is why am I so sensitive? Why am I so sensitive? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Are you one of those people that are overly sensitive? You cry with other people. You're always offended by everything. You do. Do you often take things personal? Do you always think people are laughing about you in public or privately? Or is any altercation you ever been in became too stressful? Do you feel other people's emotions? If this is something that you resonate with and you go through these things, know that it is okay. Know that it is a good thing as well. And I'm going to tell you why. Hey, the McRae King. Sorry. I'm trying to get through because I have to go run somewhere with the kids. So I'm trying to get through. I'm sorry. So I'm so sorry. It's okay. Uh, we all love each other. We can play the paybacks or whatever. I can still have you running or whatever. That's okay. Um, so what we're going to do is um, the first thing I'm going to talk about is what does it mean to be sensitive? What does it mean to be sensitive? Um, Many people belittle people that are very sensitive, and they use it as an insult because being sensitive to some people is a sign of weakness and less masculine when it comes to men. And this results in sensitive people agonizing over their insecurities and not wanting to show any emotions. Um, but being sensitive means that you are more empathetic and you pick up more emotions more than other people. Sensitive people look and feel things on a much more deeper level, and it can become incredibly overwhelming. Never think that being sensitive is a bad thing. Think of it as a superpower. You can empathize with people. If you can empathize, sensitive people can empathize with people. They love and feel people on a different, deeper level, and they have higher EQs, and is much needed in today's society. And guys, here are some tips that can help you with your sensitivity. The first thing is take ownership. Take ownership. Always take the responsibility of your mental health. You are responsible for your mental health. In knowing that you are a sensitive human being, and you can know that you are a sensitive human being and that you can't change that. What you can do is manage it. And the first step in taking responsibility is accepting who you are. Take ownership for your actions and move forward. Be responsible for your self care. Keep on top of your mental health. And most importantly, your feelings. If you have those feelings of strong emotions, learn how to let it be. Sit with it and understand that it will pass. Just like the waves of the oceans, they eventually come. And just the same as your emotions, it'll eventually come if you give it attention. It is your responsibility to deal with it appropriately and not lash out on anyone. If someone caused a strong emotion response in you, then you are responsible for that feeling. That person was a catalyst, but the feelings that arise are yours. Check that out now. That person just brought the feeling. It was the person that uh, had the emotion or brought you the emotion, but you are responsible on how you deal with that emotion. Good morning, blogs. Um, and good morning, Trish. Good morning, Trish, guys. I'm gonna let you guys know. What we're talking about today is, guys, why am I so sensitive? I already went through the. I'm gonna recap, and y'all can get more of it. But we on the part where it says take ownership. Um, but as I was stating, um, that to know that the feelings that arise are yours. You can only control how you react and how you move forward. Don't ever let someone hold your emotions hostage. So you take ownership, you take the responsibility for your mental health. You are the one that is responsible for your mental health, first of all. And you have to accept the fact that you are a sensitive person and that you feel other people's emotions and that sometimes people energy will get on you and it make you react. But see, the crazy thing is you have to be the one, and I'm just gonna be real. You're gonna have to be the one that control your emotions. Can't no one control your emotions but you. Now, someone can throw their emotions on you, and then you have that feeling, but who is the one that is responsible for you? Ask yourself the question: who is responsible for the way they act? You are. You are responsible for the way you act. Good morning, Christine. In real life, how you doing, boo? You are responsible for the way you react. What we're talking about today, for anyone that's coming into the building, um, why am I such a sensitive person? Good morning, Baking with Charlene. Why am I such a sensitive person? Um, and the first thing I was talking about is take ownership. Take ownership for your mental health. You are responsible for it. Own the fact that you are sensitive, um, and that you can't change the fact that you are a more sensitive person than the next. And but you have to take ownership for your feelings, and you can't allow other people to tell you how to feel. You can't let someone hold your emotions hostage. You have to take responsibility and ownership for that. The second thing is identify what takes your energy. Identify, I almost ended this line. Identify what takes your energy. Some people will drain you and leave you feeling exhausted, and others will make you feel bright and happy. You need to identify who those people are so you know how to deal with it. If you notice someone who drains your energy, try to avoid them as much as possible, or prepare yourself by creating mental blocks or a mental shield. People who drain your energy, you need to set boundaries with them or they will leave you exhausted mentally. This is a act of kindness, believe it or not, because you are helping them and you are helping yourself. Always try your best to limit your interaction with them and do not falter. These kind of people drawn to you, the reason why these people are drawn to you, these people that take your energy, they drawn to you because they know you are a sensitive person. They love your sensitivity. And they are like vampires, you know what I'm saying? They just lash onto you and they suck all the energy, like the vampires suck all the blood out. They gonna suck all the energy that you got away from you. Always keep an eye out for what makes you recharge and safe. Surround yourself with people that uplifts your spirit. So identify those people that suck the living all your energy and wants all just give they always just everything just all that bad negative energy that they give to you, and it becomes so overwhelming. It makes you so sad. It takes a toll on you, and it never makes your feelings uplift. I understand, Charlene. Um, and it just makes you. It just sucks all your energy, and that's true. You can sit there and be friend with someone, and they just suck all your energy out of you, and you be like, "Oh my God, I'm just so overwhelmed. I just want to go to bed and go to sleep." And you just it becomes so overwhelming. Sometimes it makes you cry. And that's the sensitive part with being a sensitive person. That's what sensitive people go through. I consider myself a more sensitive person than other people. I can be more empathetic with people. I listen to people. If they want a shoulder to cry on, I'll be that shoulder. Because especially when I love them, you know, I'm the type of person, I'll sit there and I'll cry with you. And sometimes that can become an emotional toll on you. So sometimes you have to remove yourself, not just, I ain't gonna say just avoid them, kick them out your life. What I'm saying is maybe just limit your interaction and try to is and sometimes you have to, even if you have to navigate the conversation to something more positive yourself, so they won't just suck all your energy out and you just feel mentally drained. The third thing is put up barriers. Put up barriers. Um, a great mental trick when you are feeling overwhelmed, guys, is put up a mental shield. That means you are putting up a shield in your mind and visualizing it as a way of protecting you from someone's energy. When you are sensitive, you can feel bombarded by not only people's emotions, but their energy. Remember, I was just saying that. When you are sensitive, you can feel, um, but I'm sorry, I didn't. Finding ways to block them out so you feel so overwhelmed, so you won't feel so overwhelmed is so important. A good way to learn how to build a mental shield is through being mindful. There are other ways you can put up barriers in your mind. Is putting on glasses and putting, like you be sitting there with glasses on your face, just sitting there, you know. Mm-hmm. Yep. Whatever works for you, but it's whatever works for you. So put up barriers. Put up uh barriers to keep the negative energy out from the people that put those mental blocks in your. Yeah, see, and one thing about being a sensitive person, Trisha, and I understand that. Uh, but some people, I'm gonna tell you, it's no, I'm gonna say this: it's nothing wrong with some being sensitive. I feel like I can resonate with a sensitive person, but I guess because I'm a sensitive person, and you know, and the people that some people feel like it is a sign. Like I said earlier, they feel like it's a sign of weakness, but it's more of a superpower than uh than something negative. And see, with us sensitive people, we just feel things more. We become overwhelmed more. And yes, we do need to be mindful of who we bring in our circle. We do need to be mindful of the people we talk to because they will drain the living life out of you. With all the things, Jamel, that's enough. Um, and we have, yes, we do have to be mindful of who we bring. Like I said, bringing our circle. I done lost my thought. And who we try to bring in our life because people will put all those negative emotions on us, and then we're reacting in a negative manner. So we have to be mindful and put up mental blocks when it comes to people like that. Uh, the fourth thing is be mindful of your thoughts. Be mindful of your thoughts. Know that not all your feelings are your feelings. Sometimes you can absorb the energy of others. That's what I was talking about. And then you react to them. When this happens, you have to ask yourself, am I actually upset or am I just reacting? Always become self aware. Only person that becomes self aware is yourself. So be self aware. This will help you focus on what you actually feel and what you are just mimicking. If you are just reacting to someone else's feelings, you can let that go. You can, because that's not your feeling. That's someone else's feeling. That's how they feel. So why are you mimicking and just asking, why am I mimicking their feeling? That ain't how I feel. This, yes, you can be empathetic to them, but you don't have to take all their feelings in. And I'm bad about that. I am bad about that. I am. When a friend or someone I know that comes to me and talk to me, when they upset, damn it, I'm upset too. You know what I'm saying? But we have to be mindful. We have to be mindful. Make sure you are internally talking to yourself. Don't always speak negative. When you think negative, it brings negative emotions. So when those negative emotion comes along, correct those negative emotions with positive emotions. And if you don't rein in on your internal negativity, it will only heighten your insecurity and sensitivity. So be mindful of what your thoughts are. Be mindful of what your thoughts are. And that means be mindful of the things you're speaking into yourself or putting into yourself. Do not always think negative. And I always say that don't think negative. Always try to find the positive in any situation. And like I always tell you guys, sometimes it's hard to do that, but we have to work towards that. And maybe I need to talk about that. Finding the positive in any situation. Finding keeping a positive mindset even when things are bad. You know what I'm saying? But I probably have already talked about it, but I'll talk about it again. But be mindful of your thoughts. Be self-aware. Be aware of your surroundings and who you put yourself around. Because sometimes, like it says, those feelings that you're feeling are not your feelings. Those are feelings of someone else that you are mimicking. And I know that's crazy, but it is also true. And that can be, and you can do that. You can feel someone else's emotions and they could not be of your own. And that's one thing sensitive people do. Sometimes we mimic, and because I say we, because I am a very sensitive person. Anybody ever told you that I cry a lot? I do. But I consider it as a superpower now instead of something negative. So the fifth thing is, guys, um, be appreciative of your gift. Be appreciative of your gift. This is a great gift to have, and don't be afraid of it. I'm just gonna go. We're gonna be real. You got to know how to control it, take good care of yourself, and you have to set some boundaries. You can utilize your gift of sensitivity for good. It is a blessing. If you think negatively, you will only have a negative life. Show gratitude for your new superpower and use it to your advantage. So be appreciative of your gift. If you are a sensitive person, you're listening to this right now, be appreciative of your gift. Some people are not as empathetic as you. Some people like, oh well, but you can look at somebody and see them going through and you want to help them. You feel their pain. And sometimes it does become overwhelming because it feels like, because I have felt like somebody pain and I just be feeling so sad. I be just be feeling so down and out, and everybody like, Mother, why you not smiling? Why? I like, because this person is going through. Because this person is going through, and I want to help them as much as possible. And I just be feeling their pain, and and I want to see them be better and help them as much as possible. And cry when they cry, be mad when they mad. But that's that is a good thing to have, to me. Now, some people feel like it's your opinion what you want to call it, but as this says, this is a superpower. So, if you are a more sensitive person like myself, consider it as a superpower power. Never consider it as a sign of weakness. It's okay to cry with other people and feel sad for people, but don't let people drain your energy. So know that being a more sensitive person is a gift, not something negative. Always think positive of your sensitivity. So, if you guys have anything to say, put it in the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna recap, and then I'm going to uh, give my final thoughts, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. Um, what we talked about today, guys, is why am I so sensitive? You know, and I told you guys what it means to be sensitive. That means that you're more compassionate to a person, to people. You're more empathetic. You can feel other people's pain. You can. It is not nothing negative. It's something powerful. It is, like I said, a superpower. It's something great to have. It is a gift. So it's okay to be sensitive and know and know that you shouldn't let no one make you feel bad about being a sensitive person. The second thing is take ownership, take responsibility. Take responsibility for your feelings. Take responsibility for your feelings, your mental health, and how you feel. Take ownership. Take ownership of the fact that, you know what, yes, I am a sensitive person. Yes. And I'm fine with that. And I'm taking care of my mental health. I don't care what you think. I know what I am. And that's who I am. And I can accept it. B, take responsibilities. Take responsibility for that. Take responsibility for your mental health. Um, the second thing is identify what takes your energy. Identify the people that sucks the energy out of you. They always have a uh, they always taking all your energy and makes you feel so overwhelmed. Um, always what you have to do is, and like I tell you, you have to set up mental shields, and you can do them a favor and do yourself a favor, because it is an act of kindness, is to set boundaries with them. Know how to when to interact with them. Limit your interactions with them, because people that those kind of people are drawn to your sensitivity, and they need that to feel whole. Um, the fourth thing is put up barriers. Um, put up mental shields to in your mind, and know that it is a way of protecting your energy. Make it a way of protecting your energy and what you put your energy into. And you always have to be mindful of who you interact with and how you let someone else's emotions or feelings get inside of you. Okay. Um, yeah, and that's true. That's true, Bacon with Charlene, not Charlene. Sometimes it is good to say no. Sometimes it is good to say no, not today. I can't do it. I can't do it today. I can't. I can't. You know, uh the fourth thing is be mindful of your thoughts. Be mindful of your thoughts. What you put in yourself is what will come out. Let's just be real. And so you have to be know that not all your feelings are your feelings. Sometimes it could absorb from the energies of other people, and you react to them. So you have to ask yourself, like I said, am I actually upset, or am I just reacting off of another person's emotions? And you have to be mindful when you are mimicking other people's emotions. Because guess what? When you are mimicking someone else's emotions, you can let that go, and it doesn't bother you because it's not your emotion. It's someone else's. It is someone else's. Um, The last thing is be appreciative of your gift. Um, don't be ashamed of being a sensitive person. Don't be afraid. Um, this is a great gift to have. You have to know how, like I said, you got to know how to control it. You got to make sure you take care of yourself and make sure you're setting boundaries with people. And you can utilize that gift for the good because it is a blessing to have. So you just gain. So now don't look at it as something negative. Look at it as a superpower that you have. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my final thoughts. My final thought is, guys, is being sensitive can be challenging. You have to be on guard a little bit more, and life is somewhat a little harder than hard for a sensitive person, more than a non-sensitive person, which can become frustrating. But no, it's such a wonderful power and advantage because you are more likable, people are more drawn to you, and you are able to empathize and help people that really need to be heard. This gift is not a curse. Don't ever use it to torture yourself. Use it to change the world. So, guys, those are the tips that I do have. I hope you guys have a good Sunday, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Um, Make sure you guys check out my feature channel for the month. That is my mom, BJ's Good News. Make sure you guys check out my mom, and as well, guys, if I am trying to come up with a lip sync battle competition. I already have my judges. I'm going to be the host. And if you guys want to be a part of the lip sync battle, please email me at mjjfamily2020@gmail.com. Um, you're welcome, Christine. You're welcome. And I appreciate you guys so much for coming. I appreciate you guys so much for you guys' support. You know, I don't care if it's 2, 3, 20, 40, 50, 60 people. I'm still grateful. I'm grateful for all of y'all because because I just appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Y'all are just great, great people. And so I appreciate you guys for coming and supporting me always. You don't have to come, but you do. And when I do come, or when I do go live, or when I do something, y'all are right there. And I appreciate y'all for always, always, always just having my back like that. So if you want to be a part of the lip sync battle, email me at mjjfamily2020@gmail.com. So guys, that's all that I do have. Yeah, you have a great Sunday as well, guys. I'm gonna leave you guys, as I always say, guys. I'm gonna leave you guys with this, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna end the stream. Have a wonderful Sunday.
MJ&J family, MJ&J family, MJ&J family, MJ&J family, yeah. Monica Jamel J family, MJ&J family. Come chill with us, come eat with us, MJ&J family.